Hey guys, how's it going? Laura with Garden Answer. We are in Burlington, Vermont at Gardner's Supply Company. We've been able to hang out here all week. It's been so much fun just to tour all their facilities, check out their gardens, and learn more about their company. And they let me have kind of free reign to pick out something to plant up and free reign on the plants, whatever I wanted to plant up. So I decided on this plant-a-bar because I think it's a really neat concept of a planter, something unusual, something I don't see all the time. And then when I was looking around at the plants, I thought, okay, so which direction do I want to go with plants? I mean, because you could do anything in this. You could do all flowers, you could do small edibles, but I decided to do herbs because I really want to share some of my very favorite herbs with you guys. And I think herbs are a really good choice for this planter because since this is kind of like you can put bar stools underneath it and sit at it and eat, and it's probably going to be on a patio or a deck close to your kitchen, I thought it would be a really good idea to have all of your favorite herbs really close so that you can just easily run out and cut what you need. So I'm just gonna plant this up and then I'll give you a couple more details on this plant-a-bar. I'm gonna start with this perennial herb. It's an Artemisia called Sweet Annie. I think it's got a gorgeous texture and I'm gonna kind of put it in this back corner. I've had really good luck with Artemisia, and all the herbs that I'm putting in this plant-a-bar can handle a lot of sun, so they're all really compatible with each other. I'm gonna also tuck a couple of strawberry plants into the planter because I thought it would be really cute to have some berries hanging off the side. How sweet is that? And who doesn't like strawberries? So this is the variety Eversweet. It's an everbearing type. Now this is one of my favorite. This is a amethyst improved basil. And I like all different kinds of basil. I chose this one because of the color. I really wanted this not only to be an herb planter, but I wanted it to be pretty too. So when you incorporate some other colors, it really kind of elevates the whole look. Now an Elegance Purple Lavender. It's surprising the amount of stuff I use lavender in. I mean, we make lavender lemonade all the time, lavender and lemon thyme shortbread cookies, and it has pretty flowers on it. So again, another something to add in here that's got some color to make it interesting. Next up are a couple of cilantro plants. Cannot be without cilantro in my herb garden. And smack dab in the middle of this planter, I'm going to put in a triple curled parsley. This is also a perennial herb, as well as the Artemisia and the lavender. So the basil and the cilantro won't survive really cold wintertime temperatures, but many of these herbs I'm planting today will. So this is a culinary thyme. It's just like a straight up thyme plant. And I really like to have one of these growing. I use it a lot when I'm cooking meat, especially chicken. And then next is one of my favorite childhood herbs. This is lemon balm, and it's one of those herbs, like the smell of it just reminds me of childhood. I remember when it was really warm in the summertime, I could walk through our vegetable garden, my parents' vegetable garden, and I could smell it in the air. So it's one of those nostalgic herbs for me. Now a tricolor sage, and to be honest with you, sage is actually not one of my favorite herbs, but I love the texture, I love the color, and I like to garnish with it. So even though I don't use it a lot in actual cooking, like in actual recipes, I'll take stems of it and garnish with it, and I actually use it in cut flower arrangements as well. Couple more basil plants. This variety is called Red Reuben. And of course, one more strawberry plant. So I've got one on this side. I wanted to make sure to have one on that side as well so that there's berries on both sides. This one is actually called Tristan. It's an everbearing type strawberry. It has beautiful bright pink flowers, which I thought's really pretty. This one will bloom white. One more lavender and a lovage. And lovage is one of those herbs that isn't planted very often, I don't feel like, but the leaves have a really kind of strong celery taste, and I love to use it when we're cooking soup. So there you have it, they're all planted up. I think it looks really pretty. And I did leave quite a bit of space really around each of the herbs to grow and fill in. Now, if they were planted in like a traditional herb garden out in the garden somewhere in the ground, you would probably want to let them have a little bit more space. But in this situation, because I would have it near my kitchen, I would want a lot of selection, and I would probably be cutting on them so much that they'll stay a lot smaller. And the planting area is actually quite big, so I don't think I mentioned that it's 2 feet deep and 4 feet wide, but it's deceiving. You know, you look at this and you think, oh my gosh, you're gonna have to use so much soil to fill up that soil reservoir. But they actually have it built up on the inside so that the soil reservoir is actually only 10 inches deep. So it doesn't take all that much soil. It doesn't make it, super heavy. So it is possible if you needed to shift the position of it, you absolutely could with a couple of people. It's also made of North American cedar, so it's rot resistant, which is amazing. So you can keep it outside on your patio, even if it isn't covered, and it's not gonna hurt it. And the other thing that makes this planter really cool is that we were able to visit the manufacturing facility where they build these things. So they're built right here in Vermont, local to Gardner Supply Company. I thought that was really neat to learn. They actually manufacture a lot of the products here locally, and they design a lot of their products like in-house. And I love the way it looks. I love this butcher block look. I think it makes it just really neat looking. So that's pretty much it, you guys. It was really fun to put this together and kind of have free reign to go pick out whatever planter I wanted to plant up, all of the plants. And this is also a very unusual experience for me because I'm standing on a set right now, which is very different from filming videos in our garden when we're at home. So they have this set just right out in the middle of one of their gardens, and they have it here primarily to test products so they can bring planters or, you know, like this plantabar up here to see how they look, you know, positioned next to a door or up against a wall, because that's really important. They want everything to look pretty and nice when you get it to your home. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.